So I've recently started playing Overwatch 2. I was a degenerate Overwatch player back in the day, but it took me quite a while to finally try out the long anticipated sequel because I was very skeptical about so many things surrounding it. And the game did catch an overwhelming amount of negativity at launch, so today I want to give you my thoughts on this game. What did people hate about it? Was it overhated? And did we really need an Overwatch 2 in the first place? So let's begin. First things first, why was Overwatch 2 received so negatively? Well, there is quite a few issues people had with this game, to say the least. There was the addition of the dreaded Battle Pass. This bad boy is a thing of nightmares for players, something similar to Freddy Krueger, unless of course you're a 12-year-old with rich parents that likes feeling superior to everyone else because you have the cool tier 100 skin. I think online games need to have some sort of progression, but that can be done without forcing the player to throw their money at the developers. And yes, I also understand that developers are still a business and they need to make money, but that will make me jump for joy whenever I see that a cool skin I want is locked behind a paywall. With the Season 3 Overwatch Battle Pass, you can unlock more than 60 epic skins, badass sprays, oh, and don't forget about those sicko mode emotes. What a great value for money. I think for a lot of people, me included, the Battle Pass is such a downgrade from being able to unlock pretty much any skin you wanted in the original Overwatch purely from playing matches. Don't get me wrong, you're still able to do that to an extent. You can complete the weekly challenges and be rewarded with Overwatch coins, which is the currency used to purchase skins and the Battle Pass. But a legendary skin typically costs 1,000 or so coins, and you can only earn 60 coins a week. And that's from completing 11 of the 12 weekly challenges available. I did the math, and if you save up that chump change, it'll take you up to 4 months to drip one hero out with a legendary skin. Weekly challenges are also the only way to make Overwatch coins from what I've seen, or you can just throw your wallet at the game. That'll work too. There is another currency called legacy coins, which is the old Overwatch currency. So if you had a bunch of coins in the original game, you could transfer them to Overwatch 2 and use them to purchase certain skins, only the bad ones of course. Events are still held in Overwatch 2. There's the Pachimari event, which is happening at the time of this video. You complete a few challenges in the limited time game mode to unlock a special skin, which is fine, that's cool, but that doesn't make up for them removing crates. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why people disliked Overwatch 2. But we don't stop there. Let's talk about all the cool new heroes that Blizzard has already added in. Isn't that awesome, guys? You've got Ramatra, Junker Queen, Kiriko,
Sojourn.
It's so cool to see all these new heroes being frequently added into the game. The original game had the issue of getting too repetitive at times, but having all these new characters keeps the game fresh, with players having to figure out the best way to play these heroes or to defeat them. So yeah, that's cool. Or it would be cool if new heroes weren't locked behind a bunch of grinding or just unlocked by, you guessed it, paying. Listen, I'm gonna repeat it, I understand that they're a business, but I don't think Blizzard need to have everything behind a paywall, so can we talk about that? Now, I'm no businessman, but I've noticed that ever since Fortnite's wildly successful Battle Pass, literally every game has added in their own version of it. I hate how throwing money
I wanna feel like it's raining on me, okay?
at a game makes you superior to everyone else, letting you get the new hero early and skipping all the grind, or buying your way to that tier 100 skin without the challenge. But these devs don't care about that. All they see is those big bucks coming in and block out all of the community's complaints. So I've been talking a lot about Overwatch 2, but we need to be asking the real questions. Did we even need a sequel to begin with? I've put a good few hours into this new game and it's definitely Overwatch. A lot of the game has been left untouched or just ever so slightly adjusted, like the skins, the HUD, and main menu. Probably the biggest change Blizzard has made to Overwatch is they've reduced the matches from 6v6s to 5v5s, removing one of the tanks. I've seen a lot of people criticizing this, but I think it's a great change. Because of this, a lot of tank heroes have been buffed up because they literally have to defend their entire team while still being aggressive towards the opposition. I think it makes the gameplay fresh, as well as making the tanks a key component of the team. Before there were 2 of each class, but with one tank being removed now, it makes the tank on your team seems so much more valuable. I don't know, I like it. Not going into too much detail, there's also a new game mode where you have to escort a big robot to your enemy spawn whilst they try doing the same to you, making it a big tug of war basically. There's one thing that Blizzard did promise, and that was an Overwatch 2 co-op story mode type of thing. That still hasn't come out, but it's expected to drop sometime this year, so yeah, I'm interested to see what that will be like. Of course, it'll still be Overwatch, just PvE, but I'm wondering if the story will be any good. Those Overwatch animated shorts have some of the best narratives, so good that I would love to see an Overwatch movie come out one day, especially since video game, film, and show adaptations are becoming widely recognized and praised. Before I get carried away and start talking about films and TV shows, I wanted to quickly take a peep at the sales and player-based numbers of both games. Was it actually worth releasing a new Overwatch game for Blizzard, or has it been a flop in comparison? Well, it's still really early to tell, seeing as the original Overwatch has been out for a lot longer, but it doesn't hurt to look. The original Overwatch attracted 7 million players in the first week, whilst Overwatch 2 got 25 million players in the first 10 days, which is kind of insane. This is obviously partly due to the free-to-play aspect, but that's still a big number. Blizzard knew that the original game was slowly dying, and what better way to revive the franchise than to give it out for free? Obviously, I don't know if this has been profitable for Blizzard, seeing as you had to actually buy the first Overwatch and you don't have to buy this new one. Well, I think that's all. I can't hate the new Overwatch too much because it's still the same fun gameplay, but I hate that they removed the things that made the original great in comparison to other FPS games: free heroes and skins. Honestly, I'm just looking forward to more new heroes, not because I can play as them, but because of the Overwatch animated shorts that come out with the heroes. I also can't wait for them to release Overwatch 3 in a few years and complete the trilogy. That's all, see ya.
Pirates on the boat, pirates on the boat, pirates on the fucking boat, pirates on the boat.